Hey guys, good to be back. As is the end of the week, as you know, as a routine now, I'll be doing breakdown of the trades of this week price action and the trades I took. So without further ado, let's dive into the chart. I don't want to make this video a long one. So the first step we do take is go into the forex factor to check the news. So want to check the news that came out this week and how it affected price. So we didn't have any news release on Monday. We had on Tuesday, which was on GBP and and on USD. So we had CPI release on USD. That was on New York session. And on Wednesday we had CPI on GBP 8 a.m. Then we had PPI on USD and retail sales and PPI again on USD 230. And on Thursday, just unemployment claims, and on Friday we have retail GBM sales on GBP. So the high impact news was on Wednesday and Tuesday. So on Thursday and Friday were just moderate. So yeah, now let's dive into the chart and see how this news release affected price. So first of all, we go to DXY. So we break down the dollar to see what the direction the dollar headed this week. So this week started from, let's go into the 1 hour chart. So this week started from yeah. So as you can see clearly, dollar has been bearish this week. We saw a sweep on Monday. We saw a manipulation movement up. Then since then, the CPI release was bearish on the dollar. So we saw this huge displacement down into this higher time frame key level, and since then price has been consolidating. But the overall direction for the week was downward. So since the dollar was weak, we were expecting GBP USD and Euro USD to be bullish. That's to have a uptrend movement. So now let's go into GBP USD and see what price did this week. So the first trade I had was on Euro USD. So let me just go into Euro USD, then I come back to GBP USD. Okay, yeah. So heading into the week, Euro USD was on a consolidation. Price was trading between this range. Price was trading between this range. After price took out the higher time frame liquidity, so we were expecting price to be bearish, but price was stuck in this range. And coming into this new week, I was expecting the continuation of the downward move, targeting this swing low here. But clearly, price with the CPI release, the direction changed from the previous week price action. So we saw a bullish move this week, which took me out of the trade. As you can see clearly here, this premium PDRA wasn't respected, so price went up instead and continued the bullish trend. So after seeing that, I went in again. That was the first trade I had was on Tuesday. Yeah, so on Thursday I had another trade which was on Euro USD. Okay, so what did I see that made me go into this long position? Okay, this is the trade. So as you can see clearly, after the sweep of the previous day low, I expected price to take out this swing high because we were seeing bearish movement ever since Tuesday getting into Wednesday. So after the sweep of Wednesday's low, and price failed to break below this low and close below, understood that the sellers are getting weak, and this swing high here, this internal liquidity here was the next target. So I just took my entry here and targeted this swing high that failed to break this low. So as you can see, price went straight to the target, then retraced a bit, then continued high, targeting this overall this swing high here. So I had this 1:3 risk to reward trade on Thursday, which was the third trade I took this week, and this trade was the trade idea I was looking into this Friday. I was expecting price to take out this swing low here, not taking out the previous day low, but clearly price took out this previous day low where my stop loss was. But I didn't trade this on Euro USD, I had it on GBP USD. So let's go into the GBP USD and see. So I had this, which was on this Friday today, this trade here. So price went to my stop loss by, let's say, 5 pips and retraced, ultimately reaching my target, but I got stopped out because I had the wrong stop loss placement on this trade. But before that, I had another trade on GBP USD, which was on Wednesday, which was the second trade I had before that Euro USD trade, and this was me buying at premium zone after this huge Tuesday CPI bullishness. I wasn't expecting price to retrace. I wasn't expecting price to have a deep retracement, but clearly I was wrong. So price retraced and took me out of that trade. Looking back, there was no point for me buying at this premium zone because price just at premium. The price was too high, so price needed to get back down into discount before looking at any buying opportunity. So yeah, these are just the few trades I took this week. I took 4 trades, 3 losses, then one. That's 1-3-1, which I ended the week in break even. So let's see how this week 5. So this was the first trade entry I had, which was on Euro USD. This was the trade idea of the chart display. That this is where price was at my entry, so I was expecting this would be prior to CPI release, so I was expecting the CPI to be bullish on the dollar, so bearish on Euro USD, but I was wrong. As you can see here, I was wrong on the analysis, which took me out. So I analyzed it and I saw that where I made a mistake, I saw that price didn't really close below this low, so this was a bullish move. Price just swept liquidity on this previous low here, so the next target was this week high because it failed to break below this low on a closing basis. So this was the trade, this was the idea I used to take the next trade, which I had on Euro USD on Thursday, which went to my CP, giving me 1:3. So I learned from my mistake the previous day, and this was the other trade idea I had on GBP USD, which was me saying I bought at premium. So this was when price haven't made that retracement back into discount. So clearly I wasn't supposed to place this trade. I should have waited for price to have a proper retracement back into discount. So yeah, this is what price did. They had another news on Wednesday. Let me check what news came out on Wednesday. So it was on CPI, CPI for GBP. So that was the news event that took me out of the trade. But that was the news event that took me out of the trade. So this was the trade that went to my TP, which was on Euro USD. After price cleared this liquidity, I targeted this swing high here because it failed to break this liquidity. So ultimately it made it a weak high, so it was a target. So as you can see, price later went straight to the target and gave me a 1:3. race to reward. So this was the final idea I had on that was today, this Friday. I was expecting price to take out this liquidity, this equal low, reversing up. I wasn't expecting price to get back down into this previous day low, which was where my stop loss was at here. So after the release, the GBP release on 8 o'clock, the huge bearish move went back down, taking out the previous day low and taking out my stop loss line, ultimately reversing back to my target. So I just got stopped out on this trade, which I could have avoided if I placed my stop loss below the previous day low by some pip. So yeah, guys, this is just a quick breakdown on the trades I took this week. I didn't want to make the video a long one, but it's clearly it's already a long one. So yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next video, which will be the weekly market review. That will be on the price action, proper breakdown of price action for this week. So this is just a trade breakdown. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching and see you on the next video. Peace.